Yeah, there it goes.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's do this really quick. I'm not gonna take this on too long because I already know it's been a good call already. And even though it was recording, Geech, I appreciate what you have said so far. And the people aren't gonna see this part, but I appreciate it. It's been valuable. But can you introduce yourself one more time to everybody?
Yes, of course. So my name is Cheech Bell. I'm currently located in Omaha, Nebraska right now, but I do live in Illinois because I'm out there for college. But my family is from, South Sudan, so that's East Africa. I am a digital entrepreneur, a businesswoman, and I'm also a CNA. I'm a college student right now, majoring in health science, and I'm planning on going to PA school to become a physician assistant.
Okay, love that, Geech. What has your journey been up till now, getting to college, getting into entrepreneurship? What has that been like? Some, what has your life been like up to this point?
So I'll say when it comes to just like getting into college and entrepreneurship, so like growing up, I knew I had a big purpose. I just didn't know exactly in what way. At first, I grew up playing, a lot of sports. I did basketball. I also did like track and everything like that. And then it wasn't until COVID happened when I realized that I was meant for more. I was meant for something else. When I was actually 17 years old, I was introduced to entrepreneurship. So I did get started with an entrepreneurship. I was only in it for like 4 months. And I ended up joining a platform that taught me the power of digital skill sets, the power of how to learn high income skill sets. So I became a part of that. And I learned a lot. For the first time I got to travel, I got to be introduced to amazing people that have been in business for 5+ years. For the first time, I got a glimpse of what it felt like and what it was like to be surrounded by people that have made over 6 to 7 figures. And I got to see what my future could hold one day, and also like throughout that journey, it just helped me like have more confidence in myself, helped me see far beyond my future because at first I was only seeing life through one lens. I wasn't seeing life through all the lenses that were possible until I got the opportunity to understand entrepreneurship and travel and everything like that. So I was only in it for like 4 months. It truly did transform my life and help me change and like just dream bigger. It helped me start to learn myself and dive deep into like personal development. But then just like anything in life, I feel like times we go through our like lows, we hit rock bottom. So I did hit a rock bottom moment. My cousin did like end up passing away, and I ended up like losing my focus, losing my drive and my motivation on just like entrepreneurship and like business in general. And I was finishing up like my junior year of high school, and I realized that I didn't know what I wanted to do really. I feel like I was lost, and it wasn't until I ended up going to college that I got reintroduced to entrepreneurship until I like found my way back to God. I went through a stage of like before I got introduced to entrepreneurship, I was at my lowest. I was working 2 jobs and I didn't really have time for myself. I was working 2 jobs. I was also in college and I felt like I honestly felt like a slave. I feel like I didn't really have time to do what it is that I wanted to do. I didn't feel like my life was my own. So I started researching, started looking for more ways to do different things. I found my way back to God. I started to, like release and remove old habits. And I started to like just fully lock in with God and everything like that. And as soon as that happened, a lot of doors opened for me. I got reintroduced to entrepreneurship. I got started. I became a part of an amazing community called Digital Dynasty that has been able to teach me the skill sets of trading, the skill sets of investing into like crypto and into stocks, been able to understand how to build an online store and how to like just like even grow as an individual by getting into personal development, understanding who I am as a person, and just way the world works. Because I realized that our level of income is never going to surpass our level of personal development. So like, what does that mean? If we're not growing ourselves, if we're not growing as an individual, our income will not grow. There's going to be a cap to as much as it could grow because we're not growing. So why would it choose to grow too with us? So I began to just understand and really learn and grow as a individual. And then college, the way that college has played a role in my life is college. I realized that college, I'm so glad that college is not all I have because college, they literally tell you go to college, graduate, get the degree, and then get a job and then work until what? A lot of people say until you die, but no, work until you retire. And that's not what I wanted for myself. I realized that's not why God placed me on earth. He did not place me on earth to just work a job and build somebody else's dream, but he placed me on earth because I have a purpose and I have a way to shine my light. I have a way to like speak to people. I have a way to change people's perspective, and I just have a way of just truly just opening people up to like new ideas and new things. So I came to realize that that was what it was. So college has been able to be a resource that I've been able to use to like network because I realized that our network is our net worth. So the more that I'm able to build connections, the more I'm able to help people, the more I'm able to serve my purpose in more ways. And college also helped me get out of my comfort zone. It helped me get into public speaking. It helped me just to become a better individual, become a better leader, and just lead people that look like me, people that are wanting to like see far beyond their life, but have not always been given opportunities. It's also been helping me just begin to like advocate for other people. So I'll say like college and entrepreneurship have played a lot of great roles in my life because it has helped me just shape the person that I am today and has helped me see far beyond what the future can hold for me.
Okay. I love that, Jish. I mean, what you said, just the whole thing. Can you hear me? Like kind of lagging.
Can you see and hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's like frozen, but I can hear you. Hold up. Can you still hear me, Jish?
All right. Is it better now or no? Yeah, I can hear you. But yeah, it is lagging a little. It's
All right, it's getting a lot there.
It says it's working. Let me see. Try going inside with that.
Sure going.
Helps.
I'll take a side.
Is it better or no? Uh,
Yeah, I think it's just a connect.
yeah, so what do you want to do?
All right. You can still hear me though?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you and I can
Yeah,
see
it's
you. It's
all
just
coming through.
like
It's
moving
just
slow.
coming through like really, it's lagging.
Yeah.
I think it's on mine.
Hold on. It shows you're talking, but I can't even hear what you're saying.
So, yeah, let's keep it going. Wait, let me do one more question. So, what you just said, that held a lot of things. Okay, everybody's seeing this right now. Everybody on YouTube, Instagram that's watching this, I want y'all to know what you just said. I want y'all to really listen to what you said. Go back, listen to that, because what she just said, okay.
Hold on.
We're going inside. Think about it. I'm gonna go inside. Hold up. Yeah, let me go inside. That'll be better.
All right.
I don't want to hold
It's
you too
getting a
long. So
little
I'm gonna
better.
a minute, but I know you got call at 7.
Yeah, you hopping on the call? Is the dollar cost average.
Is that better?
Hold
All
on.
right. That's a
Never.
little better.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is that better?
Is it good?
Are you talking?
Yeah, I think it's
Kinda.
catching up. We're back on.
It's
Geez,
yeah,
I
'cause
need to.
yeah,
I'm still optimizing these
you could.
interviews, like, but I think it recorded most of what you said, and I think we're back on track. I think it's
Yeah,
going,
and
but I'd like to thank
yeah, and
you for everything you
I could also
said.
yeah, my fault. Go ahead.
Huh? Yeah,
Yeah, what I was
I
gonna
would
say
just
before you
like to.
said
I'm
that is
sorry. I I think it's lagging. My bad.
no, I
This
could
is
hear
gonna
you,
be
but I
fun to
was gonna
watch.
say something. What I was gonna say is I could send you our interview from Arizona because I still have that too. When I like interviewed you, you remember that?
But yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
All right, but yeah, it's caught up. You could go ahead.
All right. Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm probably still gonna post this, but I would just like to thank you, Jeech, for everything you said, all the value you just dropped. And anybody watching this, I want y'all to go back, rewind this, even though it was a little hectic, and really listen to what Jeet said. Any entrepreneurs, creators, just anybody out there that wants to excel in life, I think y'all should definitely go back, listen to what she said, and take some notes because this is how you get to the top. You put work in every day, and it's not easy. You really got to have a why when it comes to this, and you really got to know where you are in life. You got to really know yourself, and you really got to optimize yourself. You got to know the environments you're in, the people you're around. And Geech, I would just like to say thank you for hopping on here today. And I'm gonna ask you one more question before we hop off.
Sounds good.
What is some advice you would give to creators, entrepreneurs, anybody from the upcoming generation to excel in life? What could you say to them?
All right, so I'll say like a few things just based off of like my experience and the mentorship that I've been able to receive and just the alignment and connection I've been able to have with highly successful people that have been able to coach me. I would say that a lot of things that successful people have in common is that they're faith-based, so a lot of them they allow faith to overpower fear. So when it comes to this journey, a lot of times we could be fearful of different things, of trying something new, of doing this or adding something to what we're already doing. And I'll say that it's important to have faith in what you're doing and understand that no matter the route that you take, no matter what you're doing within life, it's all going to work out in your favor because what is for you is never going to miss you. So that's number one. I feel like that's something that is truly important to have faith, believe in a higher power, believe in something that's going to be able to drive you and push you to just become a better version of yourself. And I'll say like number two is just being able to like develop yourself as a person, because you can only go as far as you choose to go, so growth is always something that is needed. Always have a high willingness to learn, high willingness to change, and have that burning desire to like succeed no matter what, because nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to come to save me. Nobody's going to come save any one of us, so I feel like that's truly important. And, Brandon has come to understand that, you guys. So definitely like utilize Brandon because he's somebody that is going to go far within life. He's already going far within life, taking time out of his day. He's making something, starting something from the bottom. And it's truly going to see you're truly going to be able to see by his example that anybody could do it no matter where you are within life, no matter how old you are. And I'll say another thing is understanding that we're paid when it comes to the marketplace by how much value we could bring to it. So you got to ask yourself, how much value am I worth? How much value am I bringing to the marketplace? It's not that you're not valuable, but it's like how much value are you putting out there to the world to see? So I'll say like definitely put more value out there, learn more skills, learn how you could grow, how you could develop yourself more because you'll be paid more by how much you grow and how much you can bring and serve other people, how much problems you can solve, and how much ways you can just help people like go to the top. And understand it's not even about you. Like a lot of times we think that it's us, but it's actually the purpose that's in us. It's actually our talents, it's actually our gifts. It's what we could do for other people because the service of many it leads to greatness. So by you serving more people, by you helping more people get what they want, eventually you're gonna get what you want within life. So I feel like those are a few things that truly can help you when it comes to just elevating and also understanding that everything takes time to manifest. So it doesn't matter how long it takes. The two things that matter most is you never quitting and you never you never not working. Those two things are things that can never stop you to get to your goals and your dreams. Never quit and always work towards becoming a better you because that better you is waiting for you. You know, your future self is going to be proud of you for becoming a better you. And I would say work on leaving a gap in the world. Work on leaving like a dent in the world. You know, it's hard to change the world, but the least you could do is like leave a little dent, create some type of change, um some type of just something within this world that goes to show that you made the world better than it was before.
I love that, Jeech. You speak with passion, and I think you said it very, very clearly for the audience. That's the key to success. Everything she just said, y'all. And I would just like to thank you so much for being on here and talking to the audience of up and coming entrepreneurs and creators. And wherever you are in life, keep excelling. I mean, it's not going to be like this forever where you are in life. I mean, as long as you just keep going and doing what you love, having faith, and just keep going, y'all. Go explore, y'all. I mean that's pretty much it. That's all I got for y'all. Also, community, y'all. Look at the people you're around. Join communities. It's great to have people around you to motivate you and kind of keep you in a clear headspace and keep you motivated. So, thank you, Jeech. Thank you for coming on here today. And you dropped hella value. And I think
Yeah.
everybody will appreciate that.
Yeah, last thing I want to say is I appreciate you, Brandon, for this interview. I appreciate you for just getting out your comfort zone and doing something that a lot of people aren't doing nowadays. You know, so there's so much value in what you're doing because you're allowing other people to receive value from different perspectives, from people from different cultures, different, you know, races, different genders, you know, so that's something that is valuable. You're bringing value to the marketplace, literally. And that's going to show the more consistent you are, the more you're going to see the fruits of what you're harvesting and everything like that. But yeah, for those of you that you know, want to follow me, my Instagram is iam.jiech. So you guys can follow me. I'm definitely going to be starting a podcast soon. You know, my brother Brandon definitely inspired me to want to, he definitely inspired me to like get into, you know, podcast. It's something that I feel like God has been placing on my heart too, you know. So a Christian, you know, a faith-based podcast is coming soon. It's something that I'm going to be developing before 2024 is over. So I'm excited for that. But I appreciate you so much, fam. And just know that we're always gonna grow and we're always going to the top.
Thank you, Jeesh. I'm excited to see it. And everybody go follow her. Hella value there as well. And shoot, everybody have a good day. Thank you, Jeesh, for coming on here.
Of course, blessings.